Dualities and Symbolism in A Pair of Tickets by Tan. A Pair of Tickets is one of the short narratives in Amy Tan's novel The Joy Luck Club. The short narrative, which comes last in the book, begins when Jing-Mei considers herself a gorgeous Chinese and says, "I guess my mother was right, I am becoming a Chinese." Mei and her father, Canning Wu, are traveling to China on a train. She learns more about her mother's past during this trip, and this helps her understand herself. The narrative is about finding oneself and understanding what it means to be Chinese. A breakdown of the symbolic significance of the concept of doubleness in the short story and its exciting aspect forms the basis of this paper. Narrative's context. As they enter Shenzhen on their train journey, Jing-Mei starts to feel Chinese. Jing-Mei and her father are crying out of sheer delight that Guangzhou will be their first stop. Her mother's twin daughters from her first marriage had sent them a letter addressing her mother's death. Back in 1944, her mother had been compelled to leave the twins on the side of the road. Wu had, therefore, requested Aunt Lindo to reply to the girls in writing and notify them of their mother's passing. When the train arrives at the terminus, Wu's great-aunt welcomes them in a warm reunion. The section that follows explains how the author expressed the concept of doubleness using the character Canning Wu. The concept of doubleness, its symbolic significance, and personal opinion. In the short story, the idea of doubleness has several symbolic meanings. The overarching symbolism of the short story is heavily influenced by Wu's explanation of the dual significance of names. Wu decided to teach the children about Chinese culture later that night. The significance of the girls' names emphasizes the special bond between Siyuan, Wu's wife, and her three daughters, Chuanhua, Chuanyu, and Jing-Mei. Depending on how they are written, these names have two different meanings. For example, based on how it is spelled, the name Siyuan might mean either long-cherished wish or long-held grudge. According to Wu, Jing's name may refer to her as a younger sister or a pure essence. Symbolically, according to the first interpretations, Jing-Mei is the expression of her other two sisters. This concept of doubleness is symbolically significant as it helps the reader to appreciate Chinese culture by understanding the dual meaning of the names used in the story. Similarly, Chuan, a name given to firstborn children in China, signifies spring, while Yu means rain. The name Hua implies flower in Chinese cultural history, as explained by Wu. Since rain falls before flowers blossom, the conceptual order of birth thus comes before death. The twins are another example of doubleness in the narrative. Fortunately, after being abandoned, a peasant couple discovered the neglected young children and raised them until they were old enough to look for their parents. The brief story's explanation alluded to the twins' unbreakable bond, hence fairness, as they remained together throughout their early lives. From a personal perspective, it is interesting how the author employed the idea of doubleness to explain the connection between two events. When Jing-Mei connects with her half-sisters, for instance, she learns more about her identity and lineage. Thus, the short narrative uses the idea of doubleness to explore identity and duality themes and their relationship with each other.